Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. I am RoyalMixGaming and today we're going to go over the two new archer commanders. And we're going to go over their skills, some possible pairings, and also maybe some talent trees of what you could possibly do. But we're just going to go over their skills probably today and kind of review them as they are just the new archer commanders. So the first commander is Bakuca Prime. She's going to deal direct damage to the current target of 2300 and increase their skill damage taken by 35% and reduce their march speed by 30% for 3 seconds. Her second skill is increases archer attack by 30% and their march speed by 10%. And troops led by Bakuca's archer units, defense is increased by 30% when they have less than 80% of units remaining. And then third skill is reduces skill damage taken by 35% while on the map. So that won't work in certain areas. When taking skill damage to the troops' next normal attack has a 50% chance to increase by 25% and a 25% to increase it by 50%, can trigger once every 7 seconds. And then the next skill is increases damage dealt by archers by 10%, pretty normal for a rally commander. When under control effects, so silence, poison stacks from Tamaris, things like that, the troops has a 80% chance to dispel them, which is really nice. And then last skill is when attacking troops receive a healing effect, healing factor 800 after using active skills, and then the archer units deal 5% increased damage to infantry, triggers once every 7 seconds. So I believe that the expertise skill is going to be the 10% archer damage, and then under control effects all the way up to 80% to dispel them. But they are kind of in a different order than what they would usually be, but I think that's the expertise is going to be the 10% all damage, and under control effects chance to dispel them is 80% chance, because they're out of order here a little bit, but I think that's pretty much going to be the expertise. Could be one of the other ones though, but I think new skill usually means expertise. So that's going to be the expertise of Bakuca, and then we're going to move on to the second commander. The second commander is Henry V. He's going to be Archer Conquering and Support, deals direct damage to the current target 2300, again another big damage factor, and reduces skill damage taken by yourself by 30% for 5 seconds, which is really good. And then when attacking strongholds and governor cities, troops deal 30% more counterattack damage and have a 10% chance to increase damage taken by the target by 30% for 3 seconds. This effect triggers once every 5 seconds. Which is going to help you do more damage to the target, and then also be a little bit more swarm resistant, but it's not as helpful for archers, but Nebu has the same kind of skills. Increases archer units attack by 20% and their defense by 20%. They also gain 20% increased march speed outside of Alliance territory, which is nice. Next skill is archery units led by his commander deal 10% more damage, similar to Bakuca's skill. When attacked, there's a 10% chance to deal direct damage to the target, damage factor 800, just like Nebu's. And then the expertise here is when a troop's rage reaches 70%, they deal 30% more normal attack damage. Otherwise, they take 20% less normal attack damage, which is going to help you deal more damage to the target when you do your active skills, and then you're going to take 20% less normal attack damage pretty much all the other parts of the time. So for these two commanders, I think that doing Henry the First and Bakuca second is probably going to be one of the better rallies. Only other one I think would be a probably pretty OP rally is Henry V and Nebuchadnezzar secondary, because it's going to be a little bit more anti-swarm, I think, than even Bakuca can provide, because Nebu has the counterattack also, which helps give you even more counterattack for the rally. And then he's also going to give you the damage factor back to the target, so you're going to have like a double stack of counterattack and then also a double stack of the revenge damage when you get attacked. So either one of those rallies is probably really good. I think the AoE from Nebu though is going to be pretty good. But we're going to be seeing about testing these commanders out when they become available in the next couple weeks, maybe another month. We'll have to see. Back in game here, I plan to probably expertise at least one of these commanders, because I have been saving for these commanders for a little bit here. I've got 460 heads. I should easily be able to max at least one of these. I'm going to be spinning the wheel as much as I possibly can, and then we're also going to have to see if I can do both of them and do some testing for you and see how that goes. But I do plan to refine my archer set so that for KVK we can try and have those rally commanders available to rally and garrison, because I plan to refine the full archer set if I can figure out where it's at. I have blueprints for all the archer set to refine, and then I'm working on the materials themselves. So leave something down in the comments below if you have any questions on the 2 new commanders. I think they're really good archer commanders, very similar to how Nevsky is going to be, where you're going to be doing big damage to one target, and you're also going to be providing debuffs and buffs to yourself to help you either rally or be in open field. There'll be a lot of different pairs, but we have to test them out when we can expertise them and see how they work with other commanders and see what the best optimal pair is, because there's going to be a lot of options just like with Nevsky. So we'll see how that goes, but thank you guys for watching this video. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below with any questions or anything you think about these commanders, and I'll see you on the next one.